Whoops, on the wrong screen. The screen. Starting soon, not ending soon. Boop, boop. And hello. I hope folks are doing well today. I'm in my fifth dress today. And we're going to continue with the main storyline. Oh yes. I'm going to get nice and ready for when the new patch drops. So we were currently going through the main city of Alexandria, specifically the 12th floor. And we're deleting folks off the map. Getting rid of all of their memories. Deleting them, erasing them. Poor sods. Right, where's the map hiding? Oh no, this ain't right. Almost world, here we go. Okay. Back to the proper location. Enter the zipline. Now, it's so depressing seeing that all darkened. It really is. Right, to volcano land. Well met. Bound to a volcano. Yep. Well met. Right, to walk that. Splint. Okay. Had a load of computer parts arrived today. I have 2 power bank towers, 1 capture card, 1 hard drive, solid state, and 1 dirty great big 34-inch curved monitor. Just waiting on a handful more things, and we should be good to go for the dual monitor setup. Dual monitor, dual PC. Well, it seemed to be a detour. I must say that I'm rather curious about that road round the building. I'll look for a scenic route. Let's fall off to Cahulia. I see. What about the buildings about? Unfortunately, I accidentally missed the first sentence because I was rabbiting on. I'm rambling on. Never mind. Whoops. Right. Dodge you. I cannot dodge you, it seems. But can I break free of you? Boop. I reckon so. Yeah. You missed. And broke free. Well now. Look who came this way too. Great minds, as they say. This appears to be a fighting arena. Is it also a recreation of an actual place? In all likelihood. While I don't know the details, I understand such facilities were once common across the land. Though it's closed at the moment, even Solution 9 has an Archeon. It may well be a legacy of the past. Anyway, it seems the next match is about to begin. I've already spectated my fill. I'll move on, but he ought to head inside for a look. Okay. I guess we're watching a gladiator battle. Bop. And down he goes.
That rather resembles Arcanima, wouldn't you agree?
Indeed. While similar arts could have developed independently across reflections, this verges on being identical.
There are the parents. Called it. I knew they'd meet the parents eventually.
Is something wrong?
Your parents are just there.
What? Do we know each other from somewhere?
Yes, you do.
Come on, dear.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I must be going.
Wait, please.
You're new here, I gather. It may seem strange at first, but give it time. You'll grow accustomed to it soon enough.
No, I'm not. Rather, I'm. Oh, what can I say? Of course. This earring. Do you recognize it?
Impossible.
My name is Kryle.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a baby, I was taken from this world to another, where I grew up without knowledge of my past. I know not how much time has passed for you, and, things may not be as you expect them to be, but I'm here now. I found my way back. This earring, it contained a code with which I was able to reopen the gate. And I did, and I'm here.
Could it be as she claims?
She's not lying. I can tell.
Mm.
There is no mistaking the earring. Oh. How you've grown, my darling daughter.
It has been 20 years.
Ain't that just sweet?
Yes, names. I'm Thor, and this is Alila, your mother. Doubtless, we have a mountain of questions for each other, but perhaps we can take this somewhere quieter? The heat wells, for instance. There's a spot there where we can relax and chat.
Mm-hmm. And I suspect away from prying ears. Could it be that the system orchestrated this reunion as well? It's possible. Forgive me. This is all so much to take in. I'm struggling to collect my thoughts. Mm-hmm. Alright, I feel a little calmer now. I thought myself prepared for the possibility, but to actually come face to face with my parents was overwhelming. And having been parted from them as an infant, I'm not sure how to behave. Take your time. After everything that has happened, you deserve to do so. We may have many things to say to one another. Now you can say them. Indeed. This is a meeting to be cherished. Just do what comes naturally. Thank you, everyone. I'll make the most of our time together. I'm guessing the fact that we've got aetherites in these two, that they're not going to get shut down, maybe? Oh, nope. Splint. Here we go. I'm going to go for that aetherite first. Because aetherite. Most important mode of transport in the game. Here we go. Sorted. To Cryle and Co. Oh. 5-story time, I guess. It's such a strange feeling to be reunited with you soon beyond death. Your companions, what are they called? Oh dear, I completely forgot to introduce them. Over here is Wukkamat, our resolve to Lalia. Beside her is Grahatir, my colleague of the students of Beldeseum. And this is Bubblegum, adventurer. Though that hardly does her justice, she is the most dependable of friends to whom I owe my life. My word, we clearly have a great deal of thanks to give, don't we, dear? Yes, we do. Our heartfelt gratitude to you all. Not the smoothings of beginnings, is it? If we had some pub-ill to ease that way, am I right? Wait, that's not a bad idea. No. Hey, are you hungry? We could bring you something to eat if you like. Thank you, but we're fine. You know, it's quite hot here by the springs. Something cold would be lovely. Understood, we'll fetch you all treats that'll help cool you off. Oh, I wouldn't want to be a bother, but... Think nothing of it. This is what friends are for. Plus, it gives them some privacy times anyway. Thank you. We shall look forward to the cool treats. Besides, definitely gives them the privacy they need. Well, it's convenient, what come at. Just putting what I learned in Yucktail to use. If I had mentioned the potential problem, however, is that the food here tastes nothing like the living. Seriously? I had no idea. Still, it appears to be perfectly enjoyable for the endless. I'm going along with the idea. Quite likely understands this. It may not instantly break the ice, but I'm hoping it will help it through. So, shall we split up and look for what Alayla requested? Something cold, ironically. This is supposed to be a special moment. So I say we go with the best treats there is. One that'll leave an impression. The locals ought to be able to recommend something. If you wanted to ask people near the Aetherite Bubblegum, go out here and I will do so the same elsewhere. Okay. Dirty the right. I'm not going through the barren lanes. Because I will rebel me. Oh. Horrid man. Whew. After a long hot soak like that, we're going to need a gold star ice cream. What? You don't know gold star ice cream? It's only the most popular treat here in the volcano. Well, it's a little tricky to tuck into. You can't come here and not try it. It's all just Southwest this year, so you have no excuses. A relaxing woman. Cold treat that will leave an impression. That's a difficult one. Volcano is home to fighters, so the food here is mostly the hearty and filling kind. Ah, right. There's a popular store to Southwest that might have just what you're after. Why don't you go take a look? Hiccups, hiccups, hiccups. Indecisive man. What snack to have today? You want a recommendation for something tasty and cool? This store doesn't have that sort of thing, I'm afraid. But speaking of something cold, I could do a nice trick with my snack. I think I'll get a coffee. Actually, a tea might be better. Even a lemonade. But I can't go past a beer. Yes, let's make a white beer today. Based on what you've learnt from the locals, the store to the southwest seems promising. Da, 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 da.
In a pirate movie to just
Pause. Yeah, I might have some tricky content queued up for when I'm not streaming. Good old Blicky. So you're here too? Everyone I spoke to recommended Gold Star ice cream. Those colourful balls stacked on top of each other. That'd be the ice cream, I take it. I can see the appeal, but it's going to be hard to deliver it intact. We need 3 servings, so let Graham to help carry one. You're talking to a transportation expert. Yeah, the number of fetch quests we've done. You mean you can do it alone? Well, there do seem to be vessels for carrying 3. Are you sure about this? Great. You're definitely safer in your hands than mine. I'll go and tell Graham everything's taken care of. See you back at the springs. Ice cream vendor. In fairness, they do look delicious. Hello there. Would you care for our famous Gold Star ice cream? Alright, 3 servings coming up. Ah, here you are. You want to be quick so it doesn't melt, but also be careful so it doesn't collapse. Good luck and enjoy. Before the time runs out, you have 2 minutes and 5 seconds to complete the task. Oh, I can't sprint. God dang it. They do look absolutely delicious. Goodness me, what an amazing looking treat. Thank you so much. I just realised the music's turned right down.
Imagine that such a reward awaited us. Isn't that so, Robor?
Yes.
I just realised this game is very quiet. I can't turn it up in the middle of a cutscene either. Shoot. Ba-da.
Oh, don't mind your father. Like me, he's still getting used to seeing you all grown up.
That should help.
This is just excruciating.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, well, a 20-year blank is not so quickly filled.
Even so, there's got to be something we can do.
You know, I think I might have an idea.
Uh-oh. What I'm going to do, I'm going to hard kill the game, restart it. Bear with me a second. Because then at least we get the cutscene again. Now, advanced properties, put you back to 100. Launch game again. Because that audio is going to be definitely quiet for you all. Quite conscious of that. Oh, da, 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 da. Play. Because closing the game is the only way to go back, not forwards. I don't want to skip the cutscene. Options, system config. Back to 30, which is where you should be at. That's better. Da, 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 da. Right, and load in. Don't mind me, just grabbing a cable tie. Ah, I'm gonna have to get the ice cream again, ain't I? There we go. To the store! Splint! There we go. Okay, so you don't drop them when jumping. Good, good. Here we go. Right, cutscene time again. Yeah, that's better.
Never did we imagine that such a reward awaited us. Isn't that so, Robor?
Yes.
Oh, don't mind your father. Like me, he's still getting used to seeing you all grown up.
You're definitely struggling, that's for sure. Dang, that is a mighty ice cream, though. I want one.
This is just excruciating.
Mm-hmm. That is.
Yes, well, a 20-year blank is not so quickly filled.
Mm-hmm.
Even so, there's got to be something we can do.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
You know, I think I might have an idea.
Uh-oh.
Raha?
What is he doing?
Oh dear.
You needn't force yourself.
It doesn't taste of anything to the living, surely.
No, no, it doesn't.
No, it's delicious. I mean it. I've never tasted anything so good.
That's going to make them think she did.
It really does taste so much better when we're all together.
Yes, indeed.
Just needed an icebreaker.
I'm suddenly craving dessert. How about you?
If only it didn't taste like cardboard.
Truly. We've never felt so happy in all our lives. We don't know how to thank you. But at the very least, we can give you some answers. You've risked so much and come so far from them after all.
Yes.
'Tis our understanding you are researching a power called interdimensional fusion. Will you tell us about it?
To begin at the very beginning, there is a legend passed down by our people, the Milala. In the distant past, we abided in a different world. Our homeland was a paradise of eternal summer. The flowers were always in bloom. Until, that is, the great calamity turned the very seas to ice. As those around them froze to death, our ancestors looked to a mighty relic for salvation. By its power, they opened a portal and used it to flee to another reality.
The key is none other than that relic. And it has been in the safekeeping of our people since time immemorial.
Yes. When lightning threatened this world, we attempted to use the key to flee again, like our ancestors once did. Alas, no matter what we tried, we couldn't invoke its power. We had all but given up when Preservation approached us with an offer of partnership. Desperate as we were, we accepted their help, only to later discover their ulterior motive, to plunder other worlds of ether. Seeking to frustrate their plans, we defected from the Order, and as their agents closed in on us, we seized control of the prototype gate and activated it.
What followed you already know. We sent our daughter and the key through the portal, entrusting them to the men we encountered. You were born with an unusual gift, you see. Upon learning of it, preservation sought to subject you to experiments.
Oh.
An unusual gift. The echo, I dare say.
Yes.
Our people, the Milala. Are there any ways I might learn more about them?
There are, such as visiting the cavern inside the volcano. Our ancient homeland has been recreated there.
Oh, nice.
While it's intended to serve as an entertaining diversion, it ought to teach you a thing or two about our history and traditions.
May we go there? Selfish though it may be, I should love to learn of my ancestors,
Oh, that's a given. That's a given.
of them, and of the legacy my parents entrusted to me.
Sure, by all means. As it happens, it's on the way to our destination.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Right. Up we go. Da, 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 da. Don't you sudden dare. Good. Good, good, good. Oh, hello. I am authorized to attain lost patrons. If you require assistance, I may also request the presence of others if so desired. Please be advised, however, a request cannot be made of those yet to become endless. Okay. Bubblegum, Raha, Namty. Really hope I was able to not only bond with my parents, but know the joy of sharing a meal with them besides. For that, and so much else, I thank you. Oh. X1 is at 9 or 11? I think that's 11. Yeah, that's 11. We've finally got 11. Nice. Wait, that means I might have accidentally sold a bunch of 11s. Whoops. Leafing through the past. As my parents told us, the cabin inside the volcano was a place for learning about the Memphilias, about the Milalia's ancient homeland. But I'm hoping it will yield other information as well, namely information on the preservation. The scientists who are researching interdimensional fusion. And prior to the chat, create the endless. As living memory is likely also their creation, I expect they will carefully curate any details concerning themselves, but I wish to keep an eye out nonetheless. I'm all for it. Of course. Seeing as the key once belonged to the Milalia, it couldn't hurt to learn about them. Right then, let's head inside. Flood of ice, flood of lightning, flood of shadow, flood of light. Okay. Further destination. A lot of screens. Quite a mystical atmosphere here. Is this what the Milalia homeland was like? Ding, ding. Correct. Hello. What's going on? Tour guide. The ancient home of the Milalia people is recreated here in exacting detail. Thanks to the marvel of electrolope, the scales along have been adjusted in order to accommodate folks of all proportions. But I've neglected to introduce myself. I am the guide for this facility. The steps of the speaker. It shall be my pleasure to assist you as you embark upon your educational journey. Okay. Nice. There's even a guide. How considerate. Alright then. As we wander around, if there is something we do not understand, we'll be sent to ask you. This is incorrect. Oh? Visits to our facility take the form of a quiz tour. So, the correct answer is, follow the instruction of your guide. That is yours truly. Sounds like a pain in the ass. I'm sure it'll be enlightening and entertaining. Let's have them guide us. Might be a little rushed, I suspect. Very good, madam. I have registered the 4 of you as visitors. Please proceed through yonder passage to the chamber beyond. The Milalia 1. Panel bears information on the history of Milalia. In the distant past, the Milalia abided in a place upon an island of eternal summer. Winter never visited the bountiful land, and the flowers were ever blooming in all colours of the rainbow. But such idyllic days did not last, for just when it seemed the westerly wind had turned cold, the sea suddenly froze over. From the fish in the water to the birds in the sky, all of the animals soon perished. The unnatural weather continued seeming no end, and one by one the Milalia fell unto death. The toll was beyond counting. Those who lived still could do naught but praise they huddled together for precious warmth. Panel bears more information. The Milalia are the keepers of the relic passed down through the ages, while its appearance of a crystal, by whose hand it was wrought, is unknown. When a great calamity froze, their isle, the speaker, their spiritual leader, fervently prayed to the relic for salvation. In answer to their prayers, the relic opened for them a golden path, one that shone like a light of dawn. Through it they fled onto new land. Since ancient time, the Milalia have excelled in calculations. By using formulae and figures to represent the natural phenomena, they had succeeded in devising a unique system of magic. The gift proved invaluable in their new homeland, where they employed their calculations to etch arcane circuits upon the ore, which later became known as electrolope. Through this ingenious technique, electrolope was transformed into a tool that could not only store lightning, but convert it into energy of any element. Panel number 4. Esteemed for their existence in the study of electrolope, the Milalia were favoured by the rulers of many a nation. Some among them have attempted to invoke the power of their ancient relic to return to their homeland, but their efforts were to no avail. Never again has the golden path opened and allowed their ancestors to flee to safety. Eventually the relic came to be forgotten, and some now question whether it actually ever existed. Well, there you go. Definitely exists. Very nice. If I may have your attention. You stand within the shrine of Milalia, a migrant place who roam until they were found. Let's try that again. A migrant people who roamed until they found new lands to call their own. Yeah. According to folklore, they originally hailed from a paradise of eternal summer. Alas, they had no choice but to abandon it when a great calamity froze their vast seas. The speaker, their spiritual leader, guided them to safety, and she is enshrined here within the sacred relic she wielded. In this place, they performed rituals dedicated to the dream that one day they might return to their ancestral home. Sacred relic? That must have been the key used to initiate dimensional fusion. Interdimensional fusion? If such a wondrous power existed, I can only imagine what great feats it could be used to achieve. Now then, it's time for a history quiz. Here we go. There are 4 braziers in this room, each of which is accompanied by a panel bearing a statement. If you believe the statement is true, then you must light its brazier by operating the panel simple, yes? Without further ado, please nominate a representative to begin. Graha! Really? Really? I just got stitched up by Graha. Graha. Owing to our innate gifts, the arcane calculations were Melania not only transformed Electrope into a miraculous tool, but excelled in its study beside. As such depicted, originally being outsiders, they were favoured to be rulers by the nation. When lightning threatened the world, Melania turned to the relic once more. Invoking its power, we opened a portal to return to our ancient homeland. That they failed to do. Long ago, the people dwelled on isles of eternal summer, where the flowers overbloomed, yet eternity did lots of barrenest wastes. Yes. Yep. Praying fervently upon the sacred relic, the speaker opened a portal through which our people fled. However, she alone had remained behind. In order to... Yep, that's a nope. No. Remember, you must light the braziers whose statements you believe are true. Are you ready for your answers to be judged? Yep. Very well, let the judging begin. You have answered correctly, and on your very first attempt besides. Amazing. Aha! Great work, Bubblegum. I knew you could do it. Taken at face value, the information here would suggest that the Melania had simply migrated from a distant land. But we know better. We are aware of the existence of shard worlds, umbral calamities, and interdimensional fusion. For the events that froze the seas, the fifth umbral calamity comes to mind. That which ushered the age of the endless frost. And legend holds that during that age, an entire population of the South Isles, Sea Isles, vanished overnight. Wait, so they're from the source. The art of Arcania too traces its roots to the calculations of the South Sea Islanders. I cannot outright conclude that these people were millennia. There were at least enough points of similarity to support the theory. If you have moved to your satisfaction, let us move to the next chamber. Another quiz awaits. This way, I guess. So the Alalafels then. Excuse me. This tech does strike there's striking similarities to the the up in the sky place. God dang it, what's the name now? I'll get the name eventually. We have come to the most enigmatic location in the museum. While it is known the speakers rest, everything else remains a mystery. No one knows what purpose it serves, not even the millennia themselves. That's rather curious. Isn't it, though? Some have suggested this place is purely a creation of the faculty's designer, that it didn't actually exist in the millennia homeworld. It's generally believed, however, that the adornments upon the walls are marks that represent the emotions of men. And that brings us to the final quiz. The question is simple. How many types of masks are there? Well, at least one already. Someone tells me it's not going to be as simple as it sounds. Please take all the time you require. I shall be here when you're ready for the answer. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, make sure we're not getting duplicates. That's a duplicate. Two. Oh shit! 3, 4. I'm gonna say 4. How many kinds of masks are there? Have you determined the answer? So your answer is 4. How about everyone else? So your answer is 4. Seriously? I thought it was 6. Like bubblegum, I also believe it is like bubblegum. I also believe it's 4. As do I. And the correct answer is 4. Congratulations to the 3 of you. Damn it, where the hell did I mess up? And that concludes the quiz tour for the steps of the speaker. Thank you for your visit today. We eagerly look forward to your next. But there was another route we didn't go down.
Finished at last.
Yes,
I'm exhausted.
if the legend is true, the Malala were refugees from the source. What
Yes.
is this relic of theirs that can bridge worlds? Who made it? And to what end?
It's not the Asians, that's for sure.
Much about the key remains shrouded in mystery.
Oh, hello.
By augmenting it with Electro, Preservation did succeed in opening a portal. Yet they could never grasp how they had managed to do so. Much less
Right.
the underlying principles of the technology.
Don't mind me, just opening a packet of wafers. chocolate wafers. Double chocolate wafers, in fact. Where the wafer itself is imbued with chocolate. With chocolate cream between the wafers. And it gives off this lovely chocolate dusting that's like hot chocolate.
To this day, not a single person understands the mechanics of interdimensional fusion, let alone who imbued the key with its power, when they did so, or why.
I suspect more shenanigans afoot than that. Especially considering the Ascians have targeted the source how many times?
But remember this.
Well, that was a short chat. Just as I was grabbing a chocolate wafer too. Wow.
The key is a tool, and like all tools, in and of itself, it is a force for neither good nor evil. Once taken in hand, however, its capacity for both is made plain. In delivering one man, it may doom another, making a lie of its bearer's every good intention.
Yep.
As did preservation, Queen Sveen seeks to wield the key in the name of those she loves.
Oh, yeah.
And in so doing, makes her people party to the destruction of countless souls. We have told you all we can. To be able to share this with you at the last, it feels as though we fulfilled our purpose.
Yep.
You've come to shut down the terminal.
Yes, we have. But perhaps there's another way, one that doesn't require the terminal's deactivation.
For the longest time, we've sought a means to erase ourselves before our knowledge could be used for ill. And in you, we have found it. So press on. Press on, and don't look back.
Just be happy you managed to put a face to your parents.
I will. May I ask you one last question?
Of course, my dear.
The earring. Why did you leave it with me?
I'm guessing the gamble.
Because, Kryl, we wanted to see you again. This may seem self-serving, but we wanted to leave a trace of ourselves with you. A hint to guide you to us, so that we could live in hope.
We've dreamed of this day for so long, but now that it's become reality, we wonder if we deserve to enjoy it. We wanted naught but the best for you, yet we've always wondered how much you might have suffered in our absence.
Do not torment yourselves so. As fate would have it, you entrusted me to a good man. His name is Galuf, and he raised me as his own. What's more, I've been blessed with the finest comrades anyone could have.
Friends.
It's thanks to you that I am here now, hale and happy. So please, be at peace. Be at peace. Mother. Father.
Go on, hug. You know you want to.
You already have a beautiful name. If we might call you by the one we gave you? Maya. Our dearest Maya. We love you more than life itself.
Maya. My name. My name is Maya.
Ah, bless him.
Are you sure about this? You can leave the terminal to us, you know.
No, I must do this. Kryl, Maya, Baldessian must press on. Farewell, Mother. Farewell, Father.
Farewell.
Oh. Right. Even my confide in you, Bubblegum. I've been anxious ever since I chose to accompany you to Torral. I was afraid of what I may discover. Perhaps I'd learn nothing. Or worse, that my parents didn't love me. But now I know the truth, I couldn't be happier. I'm glad I took up Pictomancy, and I'm glad I mustered up the courage to say what I wanted. I wanted you to join. I wanted to join you. Thank you, Bubblegum, for trusting me with your life and working with me all this way. That's all I wanted to say. I'll see it through. Rather, we'll see this through together. My apologies for keeping you. Let's catch up. Oh. So why did it give us an aetheryte? Interesting. Cahulia. Cahulia. Others have told me all. I'm glad Crow got to bid her parents a proper farewell. Now then, I ask this question for the second to last time. Are you ready to shut down the terminal? Goodbye, Volcano.
You know how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Evanvale, you don't have much time left. You can see with your mother before it's too late. Oh, taking a moment to get rid of them. Bless them. Are you alright, Cryle? I am. I choose to forge on no matter what. And I have the courage to do so because of you all. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Explorer's delight. I must say, the closer we get to the end, the faster time seems to pass us by. Come, let's head to the fourth and final zone. By now you know how to get to it there, yes? Yes, we do. Excellent. This time, I'd like to quickly check in on the Mesa terminal, so I'll meet you at the Gate of Remembrance. Come on, everyone. Let's reset my position a little bit. There we go. I was in an internal looking up position. Right. It's a little bit better. Kahuya. Kahuya. Kahachia. Oh, so as far as I can tell, we have some leeway with the Meso terminal. I mean, you can carry on getting to know the Endless in the last zone. Wind's Path Gardens it's called, and it's breathtakingly beautiful. Is that where your memories are stored, yes? That's right. Well, if the Velasco could guide you for as long as possible. Very thoughtful of me, yes? More like she's scared of going. Oh, great idea just occurred to me. What might that be? So both after we've arrived on the other side. See you there. I bet you. She's got a backup plan already for her memory. Her great ideas are generally less than great. Hey, Erenvale. As much as I want to grant your mother her wish, I also want to respect yours. With all said and done, I want you to be happy. I hope you know this. I know. I know. He's a depressed bunny, that's for sure. Kahuya isn't only his mother, she's his mentor as well. I could only make it hard for him to say goodbye. Let's go for now. Keep doing what we've been doing. Seek out the Endless and learn what's dear to them. Right. Beep bloop. Error. Verification system. Initialize user. Registration confirmed. Greetings and welcome to the Windspath Garden, the sanctuary of exploration and discovery. The marvels of the natural world await you. Ha-ha! Nailed it! Thanks. Thump. Superhero landing. Bad for the knees.
If I could have everyone's attention, I know we have pressing business, but I'd like to say a few words. Before I died, I had 2 wishes. The first was to see who my Eleneshpia would become. I would say that wish has been fulfilled. Indeed, it has. For the boy who once shunned company has returned a somewhat sociable man, surrounded by wonderful friends. As his mother and mentor both, I couldn't be more proud. As for my second wish, that was to see all manner of nature that I had never seen before. I hoped to explore every corner of the world and there find thriving life. But I didn't even get to see all of Tural, did I? Never enough hours in a day, or days in a year, or years in a life.
Kafkiwa.
Oh, don't give me that look. Though, admittedly, I did go and spoil the mood. Apologies. What I was so poorly trying to work up to asking was this. I want you to help me fulfill my second wish.
Oh.
I have a good feeling about this place. There is so much here I've never seen before, I just know it.
We'd love to see it with you.
I thought you might say that. Thank you. Windspath Gardens is home to a collection of flora and fauna that once thrived on the continent. Like the rest of living memory, I haven't explored it in earnest. Controlling my vessel demanded all of my attention. But at long last, I'll get to meet the creatures here. Wrap things up with a perfect little adventure. So, shall we?
Why not?
Absolutely not.
Well, that got me off guard.
We're to grant you your wish, and then what? You leave? You cannot ask that of me.
Oh, Eleneshpia. Please understand. I just wanted to end on a happy note. Not only for myself, but for all of us. Better that than a sad goodbye, surely.
They've really written her very poorly. As a mother, she should really have noticed that her son is struggling right now. Now with your consent, let's begin our adventure. Naturally, while we go about this, feel free to continue befriending Endless and be sure to absorb their delightful scenery. Well, yeah, I think they've really written her mother quite poorly in regards to wrecking her son's distress. So there better be some pretty damn good dialogue coming up to make up for her current lack of caring. This particular garden is called Blooms of Discovery. Beautiful, isn't it? It's absolutely stunning. These are all actual plants. They are indeed. The specimens were brought here hundreds of years ago for conservation. It's a calamity had pushed them to the brink of extinction. So this zone is like a great conservatory. Precisely, my dear Kryle. And you'll find flora and fauna, the likes of which that no longer exists elsewhere. Doesn't the thought of it just set your heart aflutter? I suppose. I expect to see some creatures I encountered outside of Terrell may have cousins in this world. I am no expert on life and in the reflections, but it will make for an interesting study to compare them. Now there's an idea. Leave it to my pupil to think up such. Ain't your pupil, it's your son, girl. Here we have not only a world's traversing adventurer and a veteran gleaner, but a pair of Charlian's finest scholars by her side. It's a veritable gathering of inquisitiveness, and I'm thrilled to be a part of it. A search of discovery. To begin with, I'd like you to scout out the vicinity and report back with any points of note. This will be a good opportunity to speak with the locals. They're bound to be familiar with the area after all. As Ellen Fires suggests, it'll be interesting to compare the creatures here with those native to the source. I've never ventured outside of Terrell, so I look forward to your insights. Just leave it to us. I've only ever been to Charlian myself, but I like to think I know intelligence when I see it. We're heading that way. Anyway, good. Specimen observing Endless. Well, hello there. What am I doing, you ask? Look up the trunk. See the plants within their capsules? These are species that either can't survive in the Windspath Gardens or would have become invasive and disrupt the ecosystem. The capsule recreates conditions they require from tropical to frigid climates, while keeping them isolated. In this way, any and all plant life can be preserved forever, just like ourselves. Ah. Okay. Hello. Recognize you. And them. You see a creature running around that resembles a treant native to the Twirlswood. Yes. And the scorpions. Recognize them. The flower garden appears to be meticulously maintained, if not by the Endless, then by the machines. Oh yes. Absolutely smacked him down. A white glow appears. Say hello to the Lulu. Oh yes. This part is a very sad story. Da, 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 da. I'm guessing Lulu can't sleep. Two. Right from final trial. Wait. Da-da-da-da-da. Well, random encounters, random encounter. Da-da-da-da-da. Of course, I got lured into combat there, so I have no idea what that survey was about. Never mind. Oops. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. It's alright. Attuned. Battle! Battle! Terminal gazing endless. My ancestors aren't actually Alexandrian, but they hail from a place called Kundi Piti. They had some unique customs there. For instance, when greeting someone, you had to say "Lally-ho" in a spirited manner. Our settlement was famous for a gigantic tree that grew nearby. It was so enormous that when you stood at its base, its roots covered the ground and went beyond the horizon. tunnel here at Winspeth Garden is apparently inspired by that very tree. The Laffy tree, it was named. May not be real, but it's nice to have it as a memento for posterity. Well, there you go. Holy-ho! Sprint! There's an underground bit. Oops. Got all wet. Never mind. Water watching endless. Did you know that even the water here is created using electrolope? The initial product is too pure, though, and adjustments have to be made so that the composition resembles what's found in the natural environment. That's just one of many things that they do to create ideal conditions for these plants to thrive. I don't know what's become of the world outside the barrier, but I would like to visit a lovely spot such as this in real life. Speaking of lovely spots, have you been to the top of the lookout? Here is a great vantage point. There's even a food stall in case you're hungry. Back we go. Well, either way, unintentional spoilers to myself. I'm guessing because Lou's doing mates around here that these areas come back. We'll find out. I'm guessing he's involved in the cutscene regarding Miss Queen. Oh, he's sacrificing it. I'm gonna guess Queen sacrifices herself to provide enough ether for these people to end up living natural, proper ending lives. There's my guess anyway. Oh, welcome back. Bubblegum, Cryle has just delivered a most fascinating report. And you have some engaging impressions to share too. It's quite a lot of plants in common. Almost identical, in fact. Overall, it's all very interesting indeed. But I must say, I'm most fascinated by the ambulating trees. While there are similar creatures in Pacha, could you tell me more about these treants as you know them? Not at all, they prey upon even wolves. Various species, just those with red leaves. Oh, an odd look. They like to hurl their acorns at you, exploding ones. Oh dear. Is that so? To maintain an ecosystem with such formidable creatures, I imagine there must be other equally imposing specimens to keep them in check. Yep, there are. The management of ecosystems calls to mind Labyrinthus, does it not? And it does. Veil, words right out of my mouth. Lest of you wonder, Labyrinthus is a storage facility deep beneath Charlian that contains a recreation of a temperate climate zone. Such a place exists? Amazing! I'd show you if you weren't about to die. By the by, did anyone catch a sight of a large scalekin? A large scale skin, you say? What's it look like? Nothing. I've seen it before. It's a rodent-like life form and walks on all fours. If it looks like a rodent, wouldn't that make it a beast skin? No, it's covered in scales, one that appears to mimic succulent plants. By that, I would definitely classify it as a scalekin. There we go, they've broken past the barrier a little bit anyway. Well, it's hard to say for certain without seeing it. Why don't you show me? Very well, it was a in the flower field earlier. They should still be near. Let's head over there then. When we find it, we'll see who's right. The two of you should come along too and lend us your opinions. Go on ahead, Bubblegum. I'll let everyone knows and then join you. No, no! Go away with your exploding acorns. Thank you. It's a Pokemon! He's put a beast resembling an Equivore you encountered in the first. That's the one here. I see. At a glance, it certainly looks like both scale skin and beast skin. Let's examine it more closely, shall we? Tell me your observations. It's covered in plant-like scales, left little paws. That's the first thing I noticed. I dare say those scales are for hiding in foliage. Off it goes. Having studied it, I believe that the scales upon its back are in fact a unique form of hide. Rather than it being shed, it grows within the creature. You may be right. If I consider that along with its other characteristics, such as its face and hands, it's more likely to be beast skin, like you said. Physical examination will be needed to confirm this beyond doubt, but I'm satisfied simply to have seen it. It seems you alone were familiar with this species. When did you encounter it? A fairy kingdom of the first? Oh yes. Growing has been to the very edge of existence, sure seeing life that others could only imagine. Amazing. Creation truly... Hiccup. Creation truly holds no end of mysteries. Oh, how I'd love to see them all. The life beyond the bounds of our star and plain both. Looks like we're having fun. But we are. Hearing about the unknown never fails to rouse me. I feel the same way when Cat and Ram and Golf treated me to the tales of their travels. You've met my grandfather too. Oh, did I already mention it? It was when Geloff came to Torral to investigate the Golden City. I had to have business with Gul Jar Jar, so we met in Talolia. Little did I know that the tiny baby he was cradling would return as you. To think that our paths had already crossed all those years ago. Not only you and yours, and mine either. Helen's fire was there too, you know. I don't remember. It's quite fine if you don't. Oh dear. It was actually because Geloff told me about Charlene that I later urged Alan Sif to take up cleaning. Fuzzy Bum Bum was growing up dour and withdrawn, and it was when I was at my wit's end that I recalled your grandfather's story about cleaners seeing the world through their adventures would inspire a change for the better, I believed. I'm sorry, I was dour and withdrawn. If you ask me, you still have some work to do, but it's because you're that way that you're with us now, and I, for one, am grateful. Indeed. Well, let's keep moving, shall we? There's a facility I've been wanting to visit. The Clarion Museum of Nature. They're supposed to have creatures that take you on leisurely flights. There's just one problem. It seems only 3 people can fly at one time. Then you and Erevel go. Most of us will have plenty of other things to do here. If there's room for one more, why don't you come with us, Bubblegum? When it's settled, the museum is at the bottom of the ramp that runs west of Reynard Aero. Reynard Aero. Come on. Alright, onwards. Sprint past that outrunner. Lovely place, but so sad at the same time. Whoop. Oh, okay. God dang it. Won't let me parasail down. Splite. Greetings. Nope. Whoop. Whoop. Hey! Lovely little creatures. Here it is. Slyra Museum of Nature. The main building is closed due to the ethereal shortage, but happily they'll still offer leisurely flights. And these are the fellows that will bear us. How adorable. Flying capybaras. They don't look capable of flight. Come now, you know better than to judge a creature by its appearance. This will be great, I just know it. The journey never ending. Begging your pardon, but is this where we can go on leisurely flights, yes? Indeed it is. Bearing you will be our adorable Mayor Pirates. Mayor Pirates. Who are especially trained by a Terali friend. But anyway, then we'll send you up and away. There you have it, shall we then? You're ready? Then go ahead and mount up. They fly at a set route, so you only relax and enjoy the view. How exhilarating. Now be damned, they really do fly. The way we're flying in formation, don't we look like migrating birds? Except we're on giant rodents. Speaking of migrant birds, the mallard is where your name comes from. Did I ever tell you that? That I knew, but I learned it from Shameless, not from you. What a shame. Great bird can fly anywhere it desires, even across oceans to distant continents. Well, you've just done just that, my clever mallard. I think you're not calling me that. Oh dear, is it already over? Time really does fly when you're having fun. What a joy seeing living memory thrown up high. Poor Aaron Vale. I really feel for him right now. That was a wonderful and an experience worth saving for the very end. You two enjoyed yourselves well, I trust? It was enjoyable enough, I suppose. From my fuzzy bum bun, that's high praise. I'm glad I invited you and Bubblegum. Thank you for indulging me. If I could, I'd go for another 100 rides, but I must settle for the one. It's time we're headed to the aero terminal. If there are still things you'd wish to do, you'll want to do them now. When you're ready, make your way along the path yonder. I'll find the others and let them know the same. Now she notices. She's only a whimsical construction of her memories. I understand this. When she's right there, as alive and spirited as I've ever known her, how am I supposed to do it? How am I supposed to erase her? Does she even know how it tears me apart? Called it! Right, onwards and onwards. Oh, that one's dressed up as a tree. How pretty. None of the others were dressed up. Well, I suppose that's the nature of it being a conservation area.
How delightful this has been. Not since my journey with the Dawn Servant have I enjoyed myself so. No, I'm selling it short. This was even better. And that's because I was able to share this adventure with my darling boy. Well, this is as far as I can go. As for the rest...
Just stop. You're doing it again. Deciding everything by yourself, and then disappearing.
MSQ, you're my pupil, so you ought to understand. Everything that lives must one day die, and that which has died isn't meant to return. This is the way of nature. Mine is an unnatural existence, and I've suffered it only because I had to unmake this twisted mausoleum. But now that brave souls have appeared to whom I might entrust my mission, I may finally embrace the end. Can't you be happy for me?
How could I be happy?
I was actually quite scared, you see. scared that I'd be trapped inside the barrier forever and denied the thrill of discovery for all my days. Your coming gave me courage and comfort, Alaneshpia. More than you know. And now here I stand, unburdened and free. In this moment, the happiest of my life.
I feel for him. That's not really an adequate response for his
As you wish, Mother. I'll continue what you began.
governmental conditioning.
You were right, of course. Leaving home has broadened my horizons. I've met my friends and found this place. So I bid you leave your dreams with me. And no, I'll go where you couldn't go. And do what you couldn't do. I will.
Look at you. All grown up and dependable. Yet with so much more ahead. A world of experiences await you, each a lesson of its own. You may know failure and burning regret, but these too shall become beacons to guide you. So come what may, hold your head high and carry on with conviction. And wherever your journeys take you, keep me close to your heart, will you? I should like to be there. To see what I haven't seen.
You will be, Mother.
Took long enough. At least you know it's a tear. Knows that she cares in the end.
Now,
Even if I feel that's totally inadequate, but
and never forget that you're my pride and joy. I trust you all can handle the rest. Take...
part of me does feel though that this expansion is an expansion of wrapping up storylines. Makes me wonder what they have in store for the future of this game. Does make me wonder. We'll leave this to you, Erenvale. Aye, I won't waver, not anymore. If you're ready yourselves, then so am I. Bop, bop. And down it goes. Let's hope it just shuts down the memory core things and not everything for keeping the plants alive. Poor Vale needs a hug. Yes.
All that remains is to wait for the meso-terminal to become vulnerable when it's about to initiate fusion. And then we strike.
Indeed.
Please be advised, we are entering the final phase of world bridging. Repeat, we are entering the final phase of world bridging.
Uh-oh.
The ether of all residents will shortly be replenished. Be at ease. No action on your part is required. We thank you for your patience.
Dang, that's spooky.
It's already begun?
Time to get it. Time to really move on. Time to go. It's cowabunga time, baby. Oh geez, bouncing everywhere. Right. Not a moment too soon. It's as if she was saying she won't let us down as we do as we please anymore. Though, through our time here, we've come to know what it is Sophie seeks to protect. But that doesn't change what we have to do. Hello? Waklamite's gaze is firmly fixed on the meso-terminal. We'll carry out Koshia's plan. It's the best chance of stopping Sophie. It'll be dangerous, no doubt. We're all prepared, I assume. It goes without saying. Come, we head to meso-terminal. Blop, blop. Blop, blop. Dip, dip. That new monitor's here. I'm sorry. I got a new monitor. Ouch. I didn't expect it to be so big. I'll be honest. It's massive. Absolutely well and truly. Split. Okay. No good. It seems we can't simply shut down the meso-terminal like the others. Not surprising in the least. Mother did tell us the defences are tight. But she also left me a means of circumnavigating them. A program that will send your souls into the terminal's memory banks. Therein lies a virtual domain granted by Sphaine's memories. So will venture into this domain and then seek out and stop Sphene. Or what she's become, anyway. If our souls are transferred into their eternity, dying in that domain would be no different than dying outside of it. There is no guarantee of safe return. Nonetheless, that is a risk we must take. We've already come this far, and I'll be damned if I'm going to turn back now. By meeting the Endless, I've gained a better understanding of Sphene and the burden she bears. I want to say a few things with her when we meet again, even if it doesn't make a difference. Whatever happens, we won't let Sphene walk a misguided path any longer. For those we've yet to meet. Exactly. I'll do all I can to provide support. Mother is instructing me on her program as well as the world within the terminal. So keep an eye on your bodies while you're gone. Should it come to it though, I won't hesitate to call on our comrades outside. I'm acutely aware of my limits. In fact, I'd already be summoning them if I were you. Upon entering the terminal, we will most certainly meet with fierce resistance from its defences. And there is Sphene herself. In order to initiate the interdimensional fusion, she said that she intends to erase her own memories. What manner of entity she will become as a result, none can say. And if she invokes the key and opens a portal to other worlds, she would have access to vast amounts of ether to bring to bear against us. We must be prepared for anything. Whatever we encounter, we won't change our objective, and it won't change what we'll do. Come, my friends, it's time to settle this. Alexandria now accessible. Oh, it's a regular duty, is it? Let me see if I can summon my buddy, Lulu. Da, 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 da. There are reasons why see those. I love Facebook memes.